Welcome to Pallet Jacking. What is up, guys? TJ here with another video. Me and April was here earlier, and I decided just to shoot a quick video. I want to show what we've made on these HD lighting pallets. If you do have an opportunity to purchase an HD lighting pallet, do so, because they can be very lucrative if you know exactly what to do with them, where to sell them, and different things like that. Sorry, I'm filming today on my iPhone, so maybe a little shaky. I apologize in advance. I do actually have my camera here, but I didn't bring my memory card. Shame on me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you like a little bit of a store tour, kind of unofficial. We'll do an official store tour once we get everything set up. But this is just kind of we're still getting in process. We're still getting things, and a lot of the stuff is not even listed. So we're gonna make sure that we get everything. We will have an official store tour on this channel. Stay tuned. All right, we are going to start. When you first walk in, you have, this is what I call the A shelf or the alpha shelf. It has 4 shelves, mostly lighting. Up there, I believe we have some of the bath caddies. Those are some artwork. And down there in those totes, we actually have just some different things and odds and ends that we need to work through. We have a Barton's discounters, or Barton's discount mystery box. We're gonna be unboxing that sometime this week. Stay tuned for that. We also have another box, mystery box, that we're gonna be unboxing later on this week. So stay tuned for that. Over here we have more lighting, as we can tell, or as you can tell. We got a propane tank. I love this quote right here. Every morning you have 2 choices: continue to sleep with your dreams or wake up and chase them. That is a mantra for our store. You know, we got to get out here and get this money. So this is just all the shelving that we have down through here. I have a really cool little system. I just do like a C1, C2, C3, and it goes all the way down C, D, E, F. And that's how we know exactly where things are located. I'm going to make a video about the organization and how we kind of organize things at some point. Over here we have some different bins. We have one that has majority baby stuff in it. This one right here kind of has some technology, some gaming stuff in it. Phone cases, more phone cases, power adapters. Probably can't see it because it's too dark. But over here we have some more lighting. We have some home and stuff, some, you know, you see you see what it is. So we've got a bunch of stuff just kind of everywhere. Let's go down to this other aisle. So out here, we've got quite a bit of things. A lot of this stuff is actually not listed. I'm gonna actually go way out. So a lot of this stuff right here is not listed because we haven't been able to process everything. All these are listed. These are toys. If you want to take a look at those, I will leave a link to our eBay store in the description section below. But if it's something that you want, shoot me a message on here and I'll try to work out a deal with you. We have these really cool Han Solo dolls right there. Those are 31 inches tall. Those are pretty big. And back here we have some nice rugs. We've got, it's just a bunch of stuff in here. We've got some shelves. We've got a ton of stuff. A lot of stuff is not listed, like I said, but this is the entirety of the store. It's 850-ish square feet. And that's our little register right there that we've got. There's a bathroom back here. This is the little kitchen area for taking breaks. You can get some coffee if you come in here. And this is our workroom. So in here, I've got 2 computer desks in here for me and April. That's the scale we use. Over here, we have all of our boxes, and they're categorized based on size and type. Up there, we have just some of the bulk items, some artwork. And I believe there's some cornhole boards up there. We have a little work-off board that we have to, we're going to try to keep up with. Over here, we just kind of have a bunch of junk we got to get through. All this stuff right here is going to go to Amazon if I can. It's some really nice pools. These are all brand new. Some of the stuff up here is probably going to go to Amazon. We just listed these today on Facebook Marketplace, so maybe those will be going here soon. Down there, we've got a bunch of baby stuff down here, and some of the stuff will be going to Amazon or will be going back on the shelf if I can't sell it on Amazon. This is that power seat that I've got to. And these are all of our shipping supplies, so we need to re-up on our shipping supplies. They're getting pretty low. But yeah, that's pretty much the office area. I just want to kind of give you like a quick tour. Like I said, we'll be doing oh, I forgot about this. This like is an entire bed, so it's just a headboard. But if you look at this, it's a leather headboard, twin size, but it's also a bed. If you unzip this, it has the legs and the slats and everything inside the back of the headboard. So that's actually was a pretty good find there. So what this video is about, I want to talk about the lighting and how we've been able to sell a lot of this lighting. Probably based on what we had, we've probably sold at least 60% of the lights that we actually got. If you go back and look at the pallet, the couple pallets that we got with HD lights, this is all we got left, just those 2 rows and that little bit over there, and then there's a couple that are over here on the shelves. So I'm gonna take you into the computer and I'm gonna show you exactly what we made with the HD lighting, and I'm also gonna give you some tips as to, if you do have some lights like this, how to get them to move on the Amazon platform, or if you are selling them on eBay, some tips and tricks that we use to get those sold. All right, so before we get into the actual numbers of the Amazon lighting palette, I did want to tell you that this is kind of our process for making sure that we are competitive when we're selling these items on Amazon. So first of all, you want to make sure that the item, if you are listing it on Amazon in new condition, that it is indeed in new condition. So most of these lights were in new condition. They were never opened, and the boxes were actually in really good shape. Now, if we had some that the boxes weren't in good shape, we would list them as in a used condition, and we would, cut maybe $20, $25 off of the price. That way that, Amazon is a little picky about the quality of the products that you are actually sending to them. So you just want to make sure that you are putting the actual condition of the product on Amazon. So whenever we have something, let's just say we have something that is brand new and it is in really good condition, the box and everything, and we list it in new condition. So what we would do is we would go in and we would look at Amazon's pricing. So if you look at the prime Amazon price, that is going to be the lowest price that Amazon is going to sell that product for at that moment from the Amazon warehouse. Now, if you aren't seller fulfilled prime, then you're not going to have the prime badge unless you send those items into Amazon, and then you will have that prime badge. But if you don't have the prime badge, what we did was, so say for instance we had a light on there and Amazon's price was $179 for that product, we would price it at like $149. Okay, so we're $30 cheaper than the Amazon pricing, and then that's normally what spurs the sale. Now, of course, you have to look at a few things. You have to look at how much it's going to cost for you to ship that item, how much you pay for the item, and what the Amazon fees are going to be for that. So once you look at all those things, and then you say, okay, well, I can price this, $30 below the Amazon price, that's going to get your sales. Now, if you are at or above the Amazon pricing, it's going to take a long time for those products to sell. So just keep that in mind whenever you're listing things on Amazon. You do need to kind of manipulate the prices on a daily basis to make sure that your prices is competitive with Amazon. Amazon is going to normally have the lowest price on products, so you have to really beat their price to get the buy box. And we do have some videos about the buy box. I put them up in the right here on the screen somewhere. So you can see exactly what I'm talking about with the buy box and different things like that. All right, so now let's get into the actual numbers. All right, we are going to start with the Amazon Seller Central website. I couldn't find a way to sort these out, so I'm just going to pull up all of my orders and then we'll go through each one and show you. Keep in mind that I only paid between $2 and $5 for each one of these items. I'm just going to go to the last 180 days to show you all of them, and we will start actually we'll just start at the end, which is actually the beginning. So this is going to be more recent to you know, a long time ago. I think 4 months is how far this goes back. But I did want to point out that we did figure out like a way to manipulate our listings, not necessarily manipulate them, but we figured out how to price them to sell. And I'll make a video later on kind of separately about that. So I'm going to write all these down as we go along, and we'll see total up at the end. So right here you can see this was 5 days ago. Yeah, 5 days ago. We sold a Minka Lavery light for $65.99. That was shipped out. 6 days ago we sold another Minka Lavery light that was $115. 7 days ago we sold a Seagull's lighting for $69.99. This is one of the first ones we got. If you remember, the box was kind of banged up on this one, so we did sell this one as open box. So we didn't get the full like $150, I think it was for this light. This was a Casablanca fan. It's actually just the shade for the fan, these right here. $34.88. We actually had another Minka Camden light. We paid $2 for that was $99. Hunter light, it was $23.56. All right, so I got interrupted, sorry. So we'll start back right here. Seagull lighting for $149. I believe we got 6 of these lights. One of them was damaged in shipping. I believe it was not this one, but we did one of the first ones we shipped. One of them was damaged when we shipped it out to a customer, so we had to give them another one. So we actually lost one of these lights, but we did get reimbursed for it by FedEx. So this is another Seagull lighting, $99. We have a Minka Lavery light here for $149. Right now we're about 2 weeks ago. Then we had a big sale right here. We sold 3 of these Seagull lightings for $149. That was 3 weeks ago. We sold another Seagull lighting for $35.38. And we sold a Lithonia lighting for $74.99. This was actually a massive lighting palette we got for $200. It was over 100 lights that we got with this one. So $74.99 for that one light. And okay, and then we had also a Seagull lighting here for $60.13. So it's kind of weird sometimes the numbers, because we kind of have to reprice things to be the most competitive offer on Amazon. So if we go back here to a month ago, this was a Seagull lighting. It was $48. We sold another Seagull lighting for $48. We sold 3 of these Lithonia lighting wall packs LED for $92.99. We had another Seagull lighting here for $48. We had a Lithonia lighting here for $14.50. This is another Lithonia lighting for $28.41. All these Lithonia lightings came in that same palette that we had, you know, about 100 of them. And then here's another Lithonia lighting. We actually sold 3 of these for $74.99. This was 2 months ago. Here's another Lithonia lighting. We sold 2 of these for $14.50. And this is a light, but it was on this was on a bulks palette, so I'm not going to count this one. This was a Feast, I guess that's how you pronounce it, ceiling light. That was $149. This is like one of the first ones we actually sold on Amazon. This was 3 months ago. And then this is a Seagull lighting for $99.98. So if you look, this same light, if you look later, we actually sold the rest of the lights for $50 more than this, which was awesome. So that is it for Amazon. So let's go over to eBay. So hold on, let me give you the total. So for Amazon, the total is $2,393.83. Of course, that's not including shipping. Sorry about that. Of course, that's not including shipping, but that is actually how much we made total profit. All right, so then the only 2 things that I could find that we sold on eBay, and I may be missing something, is this ceiling fan. We sold it for $29.99. This actually had a broken globe but somebody purchased it because it could be used without the globe. And then also there was another thing. It was a high bay light. Yep. So here was another high bay light. It was we sold it for $100. Actually, funny story. Whenever I went and purchased this pallet, which we got this one locally, it actually had it had this on the top. It had this one high bay light on the top, and I scanned it and I saw it was $100. I said, oh, I gotta get this because it's brand new. It had never been opened. So anyway, that is it for this video. I just want to give you all just kind of a behind the scene look at our some of our numbers. I know a lot of people was concerned that we had purchased multiple of these lighting pallets, but these HD pallets are really good. If you get a chance to get a hold of one, especially if you can get it locally, it's going to keep your costs really low. And you know, on average we pay between $2 and $5 for these light fixtures, and you know, most of them sold for over $100. So that is all of our lighting sales since we purchased our very first lighting palette a few months ago. So if you like these types of videos, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Also hit the bell icon so you can get notifications whenever I release new videos. I will see you guys on the next one.